Hi. As a future leader, I think my priority would be to include more women, especially from the marginalized communities, and get their voices on the table so that their ideas, their communities' rights, and their problems can be equally addressed by the people of the future.
My priority for the future has to be related to mobility and migration. Basically, the connection between climate change and migration has to be recognized as a source of fear and a reason for people to move.
My top priority as a future development leader would be to address the crisis that is climate change. It sounds generic, but it is the crisis of our generation, and it does need a lot of action. Now, this would be my top priority just because there's a lot of backsliding from the nations that have historically led the charge for climate change. But we then need to look at how this change can be affected from different voices from all over the world. Instead of relying on the global north, we now need to integrate global south voices a bit more into the conversation on addressing climate change so that the developmental agenda isn't being received in the global south, it's also being generated and developed in the global south.
So I think the top priority to address is to stimulate the economic growth around the world, including both advanced economies and emerging market economies. Thank you.
As a future development leader, my top priority for the world would be like a huge demilitarization. I think that's what we need.